Hi again. So I'm going to show you a really great project. I'm pretty sure you have everything at home that you need. And if you don't, you can probably get it really easily. You need newspaper. You need a little bowl. You need some kind of a measuring thing. You can just use regular spoons if you don't have a measuring spoon. You need flour, water, and that's it. So we're gonna make paper mache. Look at this bracelet. Isn't this awesome? I painted it with my really fancy metallic acrylic paints, so it's extra fancy. You might not have paints at home. You could use food coloring probably. In another segment, I will probably show you how to make your own paint. But you could even use markers. One of the things I love about this, you can actually see the newspaper through the paint. I love that. All right, so let me show you how to make that. First thing, take a piece of newspaper, not too big. I'm gonna take a piece that's about this big. And I'm gonna roll it up like this. And kind of crunch it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna make it whatever size you want to make it. My bracelet won't fit on my wrist because I have a really big wrist, but so I'm just kind of putting it together like this. Doesn't really have to be super neat because we're going to paper mache over it. So that's step one, is this part. And if you have masking tape, you can tape it up a little bit. I didn't do mine. I think I just used, couldn't find my masking tape, so I just used regular tape just to tape the end, and that was it, just the ends. So that's step one. Step two is I'm using a tablespoon. That's about what I used for my sample that I made. So it's 1 part flour, 2 parts water. So that means 1 tablespoon of the flour, 2 tablespoons of water, 1, 2. And then I'm just using a fork and I'm just stirring this up. This comes out great. You can add glue to it. I didn't. It wasn't really necessary. And you want to just mix it up so that it doesn't have a lot of lumps in it. And it's pretty easy. It mixes up really pretty easily. Once you do that, you want some strips. I don't know if any of you have done paper mache. I love paper mache more than anything. So I'm just gonna rip up these strips just like this. And then just wanna make sure you cover your table surface. I'm not covering it just because I can wash it off later. And then you dip the newspaper in and then take it out like this. And then you just start wrapping it around I love doing this, wrapping it around your bracelet. Of course, you can make any shape with this. You could make just a ball and wrap that up. I thought a bracelet would be fun just because, you can wear it or you can give it to somebody. And after you paint it, it's would be actually fun to, if you had beads, you could glue some beads onto it just to give it a little bit extra texture. So I'm just wrapping it around, and what I did was I actually just kept doing it until I used up my solution that I made here, my mixture. So and I really kept adding pieces just to smooth it out. Now I just made my sample yesterday and it was dry today, so I could paint it today. And if you have any kind of glitter paint at home, or there's a lot of different things you could add to it that would be fun to do. In fact, if you had tissue paper at home that was colored, you could use the tissue paper instead of the newspaper to put onto here, and then it would already be colored. You wouldn't have to color it. So I would love to see what you make. You can send it to the recreation center, or you can email it to me, or send it to my Facebook. My email is Ramune Jauniskis, RamuneJauniskis@gmail. And my Facebook is under the same name, which is my name. So I'd love to see what you make, and good luck.